Morning everybody, hope you're doing okay. I just popped down here to use this car wash at the garage, the fuel station if you want to call it, this morning, because the workshop's been busy already with tractors, getting a bit of the maintenance work, and the seeder went in for a quick bit of a clean up as well, and this was looking rather filthy, so I thought I'd better come down here and use this one. It's free, thankfully, so it's all good. Right, I think that's looking a lot better. Yeah. So I'm going to head back and then I'm going to grab some water and top up the animals' water. I've already cleaned them out. They're still okay for food, to be honest. So I'll wait till tomorrow and maybe top up the cow's TMR then. And then I can get on and try and get that other field ploughed. The students came up and put more lime on the other fields up in the plots as well. I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't know. I mean, one of the other things to do to give you a bit behind the scenes, really, you've probably worked it out anyway, is that I often, to control the rate of growing in the crops, I have it on either slow or sometimes I have it on, I switch it off for a while. But so I don't know if that's having an effect on the lime levels. It's just weird, it's just the lime and not also the nitrogen, but I should be grateful that it's just the lime, because that at least, as I say, is free around here. But anyway, so in field 12 the students are going to be sowing some oats. We don't have a need for oats on the farm, so it will be purely a cash crop for us. Oats actually, even though it's a cereal, isn't too greedy on the nitrogen, so I think it worked out on the loam. It only needed, I think it was 140 kg nitrogen on the loam and 100 on the salty clay. I'll just put fresh water in here. So that was overall pretty good. I made a little bit of a start on it this morning for them. Got it all set up. So I want to get another couple of plots sowing today if possible. I've not put any so the two plots I'm currently working on. And that other one, you know, the one I actually, the very end one, which I far away one, which I put lime on the other day when I did my experiment plot, the one right next to that. So even though there's lime still showing as being on that field, it's already dropped the level of pH quite a bit. So what I might do is sow that with, I'm thinking sunflower, and then I'll have to put lime on it again. And I might just leave crop growth for now and not mess around with it for a bit. Okay. So there we go. That's the animals all topped up. We should have. Let's have a look. Beasties. So yeah, the cows. We now got 3 brown cows. So we've got a cow, another cow. These ones are way off. brown, yes, it's back to 31545. 320 reproduction rate, so the reproduction rate's higher, but then there's 3 of them now. Anyway. Go drop off this. Grab the tractor with the plough on the back and head up to our fields. Have a look to see. I think the grass is certainly going to either be later today or tomorrow for getting cut, and that's going to be quite a big job. Okay, park this in here just now. I'll see you up at the plots. The field finished ploughing, and one of the students is already in there with the cultivator. They'd cultivated the other plot as well, so it's all good, and I believe they've also finished sowing the oats. I'm going to drop off the plough, and then I'm going to go and speak to my farm manager, because, well, I've got some concerns, and I think I need to speak to her, so that's what I'm going to do next. I phoned her up to ask her to meet, and she's quite happy to do so. And oh, it's not okay. Better. So I'm going to get on and do that now before I do anything else, because the next job on my list would be sowing that faraway plot with either sunflowers or corn. I'm thinking it's going to depend on how much nitrogen is currently in there. But anyway, I'm heading over here. To the admin entrance here. And here. And I'll see you probably after lunchtime. Let's go and have a look at the nitrogen levels of this field. Actually, let's have a look at this grass quickly as well. It's not there yet. It's not flowering yet. But I think by tomorrow it will be, and I think too as will the canola. So we'll probably do the canola first and then get on with the grass. The soybeans are looking good. Right, let me just put this here just now. I'm going to do the headland first. Right. So the pH is saying okay, and I can probably live with okay. Nitrogen's 80, so we should be okay to do. We'll see what it's like after we've sown it. To do sunflowers, which is, we've got quite a bit of corn at the moment. We were thinking of selling some, but I've just left it for the pigs. Right. Now then, I don't think I need to do that. Do you know, this is me trying to figure out how to use the this has got, it's definitely got, yeah, it's got ridge markers. Normally I just press up on the D-pad and it work. Okay, give me, just check. Okay, you never saw that. You never saw that. I actually just, the problem was I didn't remember to unfold it. Right, better put the right crop on. Why did that say canola? I didn't think this did canola, but maybe it does. Right, here we go. Yeah, the ridge mark is not making much of a ridge mark. There we go. Slightly better. Could be because the way the field's angled. So, what was I speaking to my manager about? Well, I think I mentioned earlier that the other day when we were selling field 13, I was a bit concerned at the speed at which things seemed to be happening, because I always thought it was one of the fields we were going to be keeping up until we, goodness me, so I'm not going to want it. It's finished, pretty much, it's ready to sell the farm, you know what I mean? So the whole thing of it getting sold at this point has given me a bit of cause of concern. And I know they're pretty much saying, well, look, they got offered a really good price for it. And, you know, it was a quick sale, so they just kind of went for it, and it's nothing to worry about. It's fair enough, if that is what it is. But it's made me think about, a bit concerned that things are going to move a bit quicker than expected. And, you know, I'm okay with that. I just want to be prepared for it if it does happen. So I was speaking to our farm manager, because what I'm thinking of doing is when I get back from my holidays, putting my cottage on the market a bit sooner than maybe what I was initially planning. And of course, you know, so if this place does get sold sooner, then hopefully I'm in a better position to look for someone to buy it quite quickly. At least get a couple of fields in or something. So, yeah, but then if I sell my cottage, I'm not going to have anywhere to live either. So that's what I kind of wanted to speak to the farm manager about, because I just thought, well, if I sell the cottage, can I come and stay in the halls for a bit? So she's actually said yeah, which is great. So that gives me a little bit more confidence to put the place on the market, as I say, sooner than what I was originally planning. And yeah, so when I come back from my holidays, that's just what I'm going to do. And at least I've got the backup of knowing that I've got somewhere to stay if it goes through. Now, this is where I try to follow my very squiggly line. I mean, I'm not saying it's ideal, but it does give me, this hasn't gone down, it does give me some less stress, shall we say. And I will also start looking when I come back, as well as putting the cottage for sale. I will start looking for places to buy locally. It, And also, if the worst comes to the worst, and this place does close, and I've not got a cottage, I can go and stay with my cousin for a bit. Let's hope things go to plan, eh? As they seldom do. Yay. So the farm manager didn't deny that there's a possibility that this place could be going sooner rather than later. She didn't really say anything on the subject, really, which just doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just come back and get that bit, which they lifted it. But yeah, there was no, oh yeah, you're right, that's what's going to happen, or no, it's still going to be at the time that we said it was going to be. But I think if, like the field, they get a decent offer on the farm, then they'll go for it, even though it's not technically on the market yet. I think it's going to be on the market soon. I think they'll just go for it. Because they are, really getting to a point financially where I think they just might have to. Hey. Don't put that down just yet. So I guess the farm manager has taken a job at one of the other places, but at a lower band, really. Although her pay will be crystallised for now. It's I think I'm being rubbish at the sewing business today. I'm never really sure about these tram lines. Let's see. Because I really could do with being on right over there instead of it being in the middle where the nose is, which is interesting. And maybe I put it onto the edge of the nose. See how we go. Need just be these tram lines for this one that haven't properly been centred, so to speak. Do. Yeah. Ah, the joys. I kind of think sometimes. Probably don't need a tram line for that last one, actually. So this isn't really needed. It's not taking much fertiliser. I'll check it in a minute to see what it says. Hopefully it's been okay. I mean, it's weird because I had one field that took, I think, about 120. Yes, it's hitting 120 there. When I checked it, it was... That's interesting. I have got automatic on. I didn't switch it off, did I? It doesn't seem to have put any nitrogen in it. Ridge marker, open cover, because I was... No, it's on that flow. Don't know what to think now. It says it's on. Unless I knocked it off when I was pushing all the buttons earlier. Let's have a look. It's definitely putting some in there, look. You can see the fertiliser going down. I might have knocked her off. I'll bring some fertiliser up and put it on then. On the other bits where it's saying it's not got enough. I've probably been knocking it off and on all the way through the field. See, up here it's saying it's hardly needing any. Right, let's have a look. Yep, definitely pH in it again now. So nitrogen up here. See, it's gone from 80 over 80 to... I don't think it knows what it does. Once. 160. I'll add some anyway just to check. Let me see if I've got any gaps. I think there's one or two here. And I've been doing the ridge markers. When you expect things to be nice and simple, they always often ain't. Right, that will do. And that will also do for our time today. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again, hopefully on the next episode. Bye for now, everybody.